Hi everyone, my name is Frankie from Fuse News and I'm here with Jess, Charlotte and Tilda, the freshly elected chair and deputy chairs of the Women in Media Conference 2021. So guys, how are we doing today? Have we all had a good breakfast?
Yeah.
Brilliant. What have we had?
I'm feeling myself off just coffee right now, no breakfast.
Pure coffee. What about you, Tilda? What we gone for?
I'm the same, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I actually got myself a family pack of Wheatos yesterday, so I've been treating myself.
That is absolutely fantastic. Well, since we're all primed and ready and got sufficient fuel in our bodies, I guess we can make a good start. So my first question is for Jess. So for the benefit of those who don't know, could you please give a summary of what the Women in Media Conference is?
Yeah, the Women in Media Conference is really a chance for women in journalism, in media field, in the industry to come together and talk about their careers and inspire a whole new cohort of people who want to go into that field. And it's really inspiring. You know, you've got people of all different backgrounds from all different jobs, works of life, everywhere, and you get to come together and learn from them. And yeah, last year it was, again, people got internships, people met some amazing people that they got contacts with, made friends with people who want to do media, and it's just a really lovely environment of women speakers, inspiring people of any gender can come and listen. But I think because women have been underrepresented in the industry, it's just a really safe, lovely space to celebrate them.
That's absolutely awesome. So just to confirm, it's not just targeted at people that identify as women.
No, so anyone can come and join the conference and learn from them. It's just the speakers will all be people who identify as women or non-binary. And yeah, anyone can come and join in and learn from them, because that is the idea, to learn from these female journalists who have done really, really cool things.
Oh, that sounds absolutely awesome. So why is the Women in Media Conference so important, do you think?
I think from the same strand of that, because, you know, you don't often see women in these higher places. And I think that's changed a lot. I think you can see women in, you know, main anchor positions, leading large companies, being the lead editor or journalist on things, but it's still not equal. And I think it's still really important that we show how many women are in this field and in the media. I think without the conference, I just think it's so important to see these women thriving, and it inspires me that I can do it no matter who I am, what I'm doing. You can reach that, because we have people who've just got into the media or people that have been in it their whole lives, and you can see that transition on how to get there yourself. And I think that's just so important and so inspiring.
That is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for that. So this is a question for all of you. So I was wondering what your favourite thing about the Women in Media Conference is.
My favourite thing about it, last year especially, was interviewing Nicola Thorpe, who I have idolised for ages. I really love her, and she's a journalist. She writes for the Metro. She's a feminist. She was actually one of the people that got heels, kind of like the uniform for women to wear in work band, and she argued with Piers Morgan, and she's just really cool. And I got the chance to interview her in front of everybody, and I loved it. It was just so exciting. So yeah, if anyone can have the opportunity to interview their favourite woman in the media this time, then I'm fully supporting that, because it's so exciting.
Oh, that's lovely. Tilda, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I think it's just so exciting to see people that live the life you want to live, and these people that have these really cool jobs. It makes it feel like it's more accessible, and actually being able to, I follow loads of people that I watched last year now, and I'm just it just makes it seem more realistic, if that makes sense. So I think that's really cool.
That's awesome. Charlotte?
Along the same lines, I was part of the committee last year, and it was incredible to work with loads of other women that were just passionate about elevating other women. But it was so amazing to see myself, the people actually getting, seeing women, inspiring women, because you don't see it, you see it all online about let's inspire other women, let's help each other, let's elevate. And it's really difficult to see in person that people are doing that. And then seeing these people, and some of them were so young, so close to our own ages, to see that they were in these positions that we wanted to be, it was just so inspiring.
Oh, that's absolutely awesome. Thank you, guys. Getting me all inspired myself. I'm quite excited for the conference now. My next question is for Tilda. So Tilda, how will you guys adapt the Women in Media Conference this year in consideration of the awful global pandemic, which I'm sure we're all very much aware of?
I mean, I do genuinely think for this year it can be a really positive thing being an online event, and that's why I originally wanted to get involved this year. Is I think it will be it's really important to see how these people are adapting to these times, and I think it'll be really interesting to see how these positions how these people have been affected in these positions particularly. But I also feel like it's an opportunity to take it to sort of a more live streaming thing rather than it being all compact into one weekend. We were thinking of having it over a sort of 1 week, 2 week period where people can just dip in and out of what they want to virtually, and I think that definitely has its positives. So, you know, Instagram live streams, Facebook live streams, we're hoping to do some gigs as well, just to get people involved in all different kinds of ways. But then I think we're still going to keep our kind of panels on Zoom, so I think it's a really exciting opportunity to have people being able to dip in and out when they want and sort of watch from home. So hopefully seeing it as a positive thing.
All right, awesome. That sounds really, really good. My next question is for Charlotte. So Charlotte, are there any panels, guests or workshops that we can expect making an appearance this year?
So it's all up in the air still because we've just got our chair positions, so we're still in the works. But we're going to have similar ones to years before, so publishing panels, getting into the media, radio. We started a STEM panel last year, which is really interesting because it's part of the media that is male dominated, and so if we can continue working that is good. We did DJ workshops, so we're going to try continue along that line, and then as well do musicians in the media and how like women are less dominant in the music industry. That would be really cool. But also we're going to try adopt to COVID a bit more by using small businesses, because a lot of people have started businesses in the pandemic, in lockdown, and so we're going to try to talk to some people. How do they do that? How are you successful? How do you start a business? How do you use the media to get that kind of up and running? As well as panels like, what can you do now whilst everyone's in lockdown? Like, what should you be doing? Like portfolio building workshops and all that. A whole spread. And so if we can do it across the 2 weeks, we should have loads.
Awesome, awesome. So are there any dates finalised for this year yet?
I'm going to try do what we always do and focus it around International Women's Day, which is in early March. It's the 8th of March usually. And so if we're doing it 2 weeks, it will be around early March.
Awesome, awesome. So how can people get involved?
We still have committee applications open until Monday the 18th. And so you can apply. The link is in our Instagram and Facebook. And there are all sorts of roles, from social media to being a treasurer to all that. So there's every way you can get involved. And the other way is simply just joining some of the calls. We're going to try and make it as accessible as possible to everyone so that anyone can watch it, anyone can join. We're going to try use multiple platforms. And so it's like you can get involved in that way and help us like have a good audience, but also it helps you more than anything. Anyone out there that wants to get into the media, we're going to try get to you as best as we can.
All right, thank you so much, guys. That sounds absolutely awesome. Is there anything else any of you want to add?
We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, so that's the best way to keep in touch, and just follow all of that, just Women in Media Conference, and we'll be posting all the info on there. It's about committee roles and stuff, so follow those. Awesome, fantastic. Thank you so much for talking to me today. I've really appreciated it, and this sounds absolutely awesome. I can't wait to get involved myself. But yeah, thank you.